Hey everybody, Jason back again, and we're going to actually be doing another LEGO build today. So last time I built this guy, the really nice fireplane. I love this particular set. But today we're going to be building the opposite one, which is the jet plane. So first off, I guess I have to break down the fireplane, which, here, let me, let me use a little bit of editing magic. And it's done. So that wasn't too bad. But anyway, so we're gonna get started on that. I'm actually kind of excited. Looking at the instruction manual, this guy, it looks like they kind of use the parts a different way. I'm not sure if this is gonna have the same sort of like functionality as the prop plane did. So it might end up that I'll end up putting the plane back in its original set condition, but we'll see when it's all said and done. But yeah, we're gonna get to it. See you guys soon. Alright, and we're set, and this time we're gonna do it without forgetting any of the steps. So I'm gonna take a little bit more care in doing this. So let's see if I can build this at least a little bit faster than I did the prop plane. So at least it's complete. Alright, is there any other... Nope, it's just telling me instructions for how to use the actual set. So what I'm kind of curious about is, or upset about rather, I have this many pieces left. I mean, the set looks cool, but this is what I'm left with. I'm gonna see if I can't figure out something to build with it. I'll be back. Okay, well, as you can see, all the pieces are gone. So get ready to feast your eyes on this beautiful monstrosity. Yeah, it's a thing that when I do this, it makes some sort of weird scissor type action. Yeah, it uses all the pieces, including the piece breaker. Yeah, it's got a piston, but piston does nothing because the jet used that piece. But yeah, every single piece. Ugh, gross. It's like a really bad Swiss Army knife. Anyway, give me just a second. Alright, so let's sum everything up. Let's start with the extra bits first. So this obviously is some sort of fuel canister or like refueling station. It's got a piston that basically is supposed to simulate the actual refueling, and then this is supposed to be like the actual refueling arm. It's an interesting concept. It's interesting how they chose to use like this little I want to say like trailer hitch and then these two gears as like the wheels and support. So there's that. Then you have this guy. This is a ladder to actually reach the cockpit. Probably like functionality and look wise, it's probably the best out of those two extraneous pieces. But then you have the actual plane itself. So as you can see, it's got an openable canopy for the actual cockpit, which I control using, where is it? A lever right underneath here, which is cool. I like that. This doesn't have a control lever to it. It just sort of closes. And then if you look up here, you see that I've got this little lever, and that controls the rudders on the back. Well, not the, I want to say the aileron. This is the rudder. Again, nothing controls that. That part is actually exactly the same. Like I could have left this entire thing together and it would have been fine. And then on the underside, you've got the landing gear, which when you twist this, raise and lower it. The one thing that I will say is that if you look at the collection of bricks right here, I actually turned the middle one around, because what was happening is that while I may have been able to get it to move from like the closed to the open position, I couldn't get it past that. Like it was basically just stuck. So I changed it, and the only difference is that it doesn't lock in place now. So basically what that means is that it sits nicely and it rolls and it works really well, but I can push the wheels down from a standing position. I don't know. Like, the set is cool. I mean, it definitely has a sleek look to it. I like the way that it works. It surprised me by having more moving parts than the original set did, or than I originally thought that it would. But ultimately, the prop plane was a much better build. It was a lot more fun, and it used all the pieces. I mean, just look at this mess of pieces that I have left, and it's like, oh, like this doesn't even make sense. And like, I know that this is a secondary build, so I'm not gonna be like terribly harsh on it. It's just sometimes the secondary builds are fantastic, but I don't know. It's cool that they include two sets of instructions, but at the same time, it's like I know that it's really hard to make it so that one set's pieces go perfectly into another type of vehicle. Where this was actually like a really good use for it. And Technic, like just based on the fact that it's got so many cool like moving parts and everything like that, it's a really good use of that sort of design philosophy. But yeah, like this is probably the best extra thing that they gave me out of those two pieces. It actually looks like a ladder. It actually works. That's cool. But yeah, that's going to be it for right now. I'm going to break this down, and I'm going to build it into the prop plane. I don't know when, but I will do that. Anyway, see you guys later. Bye!